Okay, welcome. This is Thursday, May 21st for my first and fifth hours, and Friday, May 22nd for our fourth hour. You're getting your last work for the class today. Wowee. So, the Flipgrid Learning Check is available. It's in the same format as what we have done in the past. Okay. Gosh, I hope you guys are listening to this. Please, pretty please go and look at your feedback before you do your next Flipgrid. So many of you are losing points because you're not asking a question, okay, of something that we didn't learn in class. You're asking just like some basic question that we covered in class and just kind of regurgitating what we learned. And that's fine. And I'll give you a bare minimum grade for that. But what I want you to do with that is I want you to personalize it, and I want you to find something that you're interested in about the Cold War that maybe we didn't necessarily go into great depth with, okay? Some of you, with the Cold War as an example, some of you are asking a question like, how did the Cold War start? Or what does a Cold War mean? And those aren't very specific questions, okay? They are open-ended, but you're not really giving me a focused topic, okay, that you can really delve into, okay? So those are things that we, talked about on the surface level in class. I want you to delve into some specific thing that you're really interested in. Like I put a list of possible topics as a link on Schoology for you to check. I'll show you that in a second, but that would be a great resource for you to check out. You're not limited to those. You don't have to choose something from that list, but that is there for you if you're just completely lost, like I'm not even sure where to start. Click on that document. That'll help you out, okay? Next week, I'm going to be getting out to you, grading options for this class. Okay, so there's no new work for the class, but I've just got like a survey of how the class went, that type of thing, and also whether or not you want to receive a pass/fail for the class. And I'll give you info for that next week when grades are kind of not necessarily finalized, but they're like you'll have a good idea what your grade is going to be because stuff is going to be into the grade book, or excuse me, most of the work is going to be in the grade book, next week. For most of you, all of the work is going to be in the grade book next week. Okay, so you'll have a pretty good idea, like okay. If I'm getting a B+ in the class, what I do, I just want to take the grade, or do I want to take the letter grade, or do I want to take a pass/fail? Okay, you'll have those options. Going into the grade book for today, the chapter 19 guided notes, and then the crash course on the Cold War. Okay, so that's where we are at for today. You are going to see this link on Schoology with possible Cold War topics. Okay. Like I said, you are not limited to these topics. You can go above and beyond, and you can, if you've got something that you're really interested in, that you really want to delve into, so be it. If you're like lost and you're like, I don't even know, I don't know what the Bay and Pigs invasion is, so I'll research that and I'll make a question about it. So be it. I just want to make these available for you to check out because this is just some possible topics that you could do. Okay. But like I said, I'm going to get back to you next week just with information about the grading stuff. I'll be available for checking and connecting with you all next week, right up until the end of school. So we can submit any late work, that type of thing then. But this is your last work, so to speak, for class, okay, is this Flipgrid Learning Check. That is available. If you need feedback about your question, oh man, I would love to give you feedback about your question before you start your research, okay? That would be huge. And I hope that you're seeing that feedback before you begin this week's Flipgrid Learning Check, okay? Make it a great day or don't. The choice is yours.